Hello, everyone. I'm Jared Reimer in our Los Angeles studios, and here's your Radio Connection Live news brief with the latest developments from across the radio broadcasting industry. We begin in Dallas-Fort Worth, where Univision has completed a major repositioning of one of its Spanish language stations. KAMV has dropped the Latino mix format in favor of a refreshed brand called Amor. The move transitions the station's sound from its previous rhythmic Latin music presentation to a softer blend of romantic Latin pop and ballads. The change gives Univision another format option in one of the nation's largest Hispanic markets, while allowing the company to better target adult listeners looking for contemporary love songs and familiar favorites. The rebranding also strengthens Univision's Amor network, which has become one of the company's recognizable Spanish language brands across multiple markets. Meanwhile, listeners in Bowling Green, Kentucky, continue to see one of the more unusual format stories in recent memory. The station, known as The Point, has once again changed direction, marking another chapter in what has become an ongoing series of format flips. Industry observers have noted the station's repeated programming changes over the past several years as ownership continues searching for a format capable of gaining traction in the local market. While frequent format changes can attract temporary curiosity, they also present challenges in building long-term listener loyalty and advertiser confidence. Over in Las Vegas, Tino Cochino Radio is expanding its footprint. Odyssey's KLUC has moved the nationally syndicated program into afternoon drive, replacing previous programming in that daypart. Hosted by Tino Costino and his team, the show blends contemporary hit music with celebrity news, social media conversations, and audience interaction. The move gives KLUC a nationally recognized personality in one of radio's most competitive listening periods, while continuing the show's expansion into additional major markets across the country. Philadelphia's Broadcast Pioneers organization has announced its Hall of Fame class of 2026. The annual recognition honors individuals whose careers have made lasting contributions to broadcasting throughout the Delaware Valley. The inductees represent decades of achievement in radio, television, engineering, management, and journalism. The Hall of Fame ceremony remains one of the region's premier events, celebrating the legacy and continuing impact of local broadcasters. In Baltimore, former NFL fullback Femi Ayabajedo is returning to sports radio. He has joined 105.7 The Fan as part of the station's on-air lineup, bringing both professional football experience and years of broadcasting knowledge to listeners. His addition strengthens the station's sports coverage as football season approaches, giving fans another voice with first-hand insight into the game. North of the border, listeners in Ontario are adjusting to a significant frequency realignment. A frequency swap in the Kitchener-Waterloo market is reshaping how several stations are heard across the region. The changes are designed to improve signal coverage and better position each station competitively within the marketplace, while maintaining service to existing audiences. Connoisseur Media has announced several programming leadership changes affecting both San Francisco and Portland. The company is restructuring key programming responsibilities as it continues refining its strategy across multiple markets. The changes place new executives in leadership roles, overseeing content, talent development, and station operations as Connoisseur continues investing in local programming and audience growth. SiriusXM is also making news in the sports entertainment world. The satellite broadcaster is relaunching Pro Wrestling Nation under a new identity as WWE Radio. The rebrand reflects SiriusXM's expanded relationship with WWE and is expected to feature additional programming centered around WWE personalities, premium events, interviews, and behind-the-scenes coverage for wrestling fans throughout the year. By the way, while we're talking about it, they will be doing Monday Night Raw tonight at 8 Eastern, and if my memory serves me correctly, it will be channel 156 on your radio dial. In Pennsylvania, Hot 106.7 Harrisburg is preparing listeners for an upcoming move to a stronger signal at 96.5 FM. The station has launched an extensive promotional campaign informing audiences about the frequency change. The move is expected to improve overall coverage while giving the brand greater reach throughout the Harrisburg market. Listeners are being encouraged to update their presets once the transition is complete. Sports radio fans in Wisconsin are also seeing a familiar partnership return. University of Wisconsin Badgers athletics will once again air on WTMJ and WKTI under a new broadcast agreement. The partnership reunites Badgers football and basketball broadcasts with one of the state's most established radio brands, expanding coverage and reinforcing the station's commitment to Wisconsin sports programming. And finally, Good News Broadcasting Network has expanded its Arizona footprint through the acquisition of Hot 97.5 in Phoenix. The purchase adds another station to the broadcaster's growing portfolio and signals its continued investment in faith-based programming. While details regarding any future programming adjustments have yet to be fully announced, the acquisition represents another example of ongoing ownership changes shaping today's radio landscape. Those are some of the biggest headlines making news across the broadcasting industry. For Radio Connection Live, I'm Jared Reimer in our Los Angeles studios. Have a great day, and thanks for listening. And now, back to our Tampa studios, where they may be under heat advisories like LA has been for quite a while lately. Here is Jamie T.